Okay folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's April 25, 2024. This is the nat gas, copper, iron ore and crude oil update. And as you can see here on the daily charts, we're looking at potentially bullish movement on the natural gas and iron ore prices, neutral movement on crude oil, and copper's taking a bit of a turn down. So let's look at the heat map next. And again, there's the monthly, weekly, daily trends based on the CCI that we follow. So still bullish on US crude and high-grade copper, bearish on natural gas and iron ore. In a medium term, on the weekly, bullish on nat gas, copper and iron ore, neutral on US crude. And on the daily, as I said, it's a bit of a mixed bag with bullish movement on natural gas, iron ore, neutral on crude and bearish on high-grade copper. So looking at nat gas first, on the monthly, we're still bearish, very strong bearish side on the downside. Weekly, we're making some little improvement with the CCI breaking above the moving average band. That's broken up into a slight bullish movement, although it's still below these moving averages on the price chart. And on the daily, we've broken up some time ago into a bullish movement, and that's actually bounced from that little bullish divergence we had back there. It's a bit hard to see, but between higher lows there versus lower lows there, that's bounced quite strongly after that and hit our minimum target area. And that target area, if you follow my channel, you know it's a 23-38% level retracement of that wider Fibonacci range. Now if we go to the daily and hourly charts, again just looking at the daily, we've got this resistance at 2058 and it's bounced down from there and it's currently getting weaker with a nice big bearish candle yesterday. On the hourly, we do have this retrace, which we projected this bearish divergence, lower highs versus higher highs on the price. That actually came back, hit our 23-38% target level of that Fibonacci range. You'll notice it's broken down and currently resting around the 50% level. Didn't quite make it as far as the 61%, and that's a key area. If it breaks below, much below that, we're going to see a lot more bearish movement on nat gas. US crude on the monthly, it's bullish, broken above on the CCI there. On the weekly, it's broken down into that range, and it's giving us a neutral signal, so just be careful about going long. On the daily as well, it's broken into a bearish signal and now broken back into that moving average band, so it's giving us a neutral signal. It's actually bounced off that ascending diagonal trend line quite nicely, which we drew some time ago, and it's trending upwards still, but just be mindful of those bearish and neutral trends currently on the weekly and daily. On the daily and hourly charts, the only thing to add here is the ADX is still showing a bullish movement, and that's showing a neutral movement on the CCI, as I said earlier. On the hourly chart, let me just zoom in here, we did have this bounce from this bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price, bounced off that diagonal ascending trend line, hit it a couple of times, and it bounced up, hit our minimum target. Again, that target is 23-38% level. It's currently fluctuating around the 31% Fibonacci retracement level. Again, it hasn't gone as high as the 61%, which is our key area for more bullishness on crude. High-grade copper is bullish on the monthly, bullish on the weekly, and it's broken down into a bearish signal on our CCI. Even though it's above the moving average band, we do take the CCI more predictive in terms of its movements, and we might see a bit of a pullback in the short term. You can see there the CCI is weakening. On the daily and hourly charts, again, nothing too more to talk about here on the daily. The ADX is still bullish, although the CCI is broken to the downside. On the hourly chart, you can see there we had a bearish divergence, lower highs on the CCI versus higher highs on the price, broke down, hit our target. This one came down almost as far as the 61% level of that Fibonacci range, and currently fluctuating around the 31% level, 31-38% level on the hourly chart. Now notice the CCI is making higher lows as well as the price, and that's a positive movement. So again, not a divergence, but the CCI is moving in line with the price and showing some slight increase in price movement at the moment. For iron ore, the indicator is not showing up on the monthly. On the weekly, it's showing just a fresh breakout on the bullish side. It's just a fresh breakout above the moving average band. And on the daily, it's been bullish for some time now, and that's a bullish movement on the daily iron ore price. If we go to the daily chart over here, you can see there the ADX is showing a bullish movement, same as the CCI. And on the hourly chart, we've got that's probably actually a bearish divergence. If I drew a couple of trend lines there between those highs, lower highs on the CCI versus slightly higher highs on the price. That's a bearish divergence. Now for us to look at a retrace on Fibonacci, let's take it back to this significant low, go to that high, and if we were to draw a target area, 23.38% Fibonacci would be a minimum retrace. Now of course this could still rise, the price could still rise, but as long as the CCI keeps falling, we expect at some point the CCI to also drop. So again, that's assuming it retraces back from there. It could go high, in which case we'll have to realign our Fibonacci retracement to the new high. So just be aware of that. To support us more, go to the Patreon page where we look at weekly scans of bullish shares. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.